Marker, your monster movie review, guys. Get right to it. Action.
I just love it when movies have this just impact on you in the movie magic and everything. And I enjoy the magic of movies. Stay tuned, guys. Let's talk movies. Let's go. What's going on, Alamo City Movie Talk fans? As always, I'm your host, Ryan D, aka Ryan680, guys, coming at you from San Antonio, coming at you from the Alamo City Movie Talk Studios. Let's get right to it, guys. If you haven't already, be sure to like, share, subscribe, and do not forget to hit that little bell notification to get notified for our movie reviews, trailer reactions, among other movie-related stuff. Let's get right to it, guys. Without further ado, this is my review of Your Monster. Your Monster tells of a story is a horrific romantic comedy directed by Caroline Lindy, starring Melissa Barrera, Tommy Dewey, and Mega Faye. The film follows Laura Franco, a soft-spoken actress whose life unveils. In her journey to regain her voice, she meets a terrifying but oddly charming monster living in her closet. This unique narrative explores themes of self-discovery and embracing one's inner rage. The film mixes horror elements with romance and comedy, offering a fresh take on emotional growth, unusual relationship. Without further ado, guys, that's the film synopsis of the movie that I just got done watching. I gotta admit, this was definitely a movie that I did not expect whatsoever. But without further ado, the reason why I got to see this early, this was actually a Regal mystery movie. If you don't know what that is, Regal releases films. It varies, but usually summertime it's a lot. Typically one or twice, but sometimes summer it's like 3 times. Every Monday it's a mystery movie. You don't know what it is. You just know the runtime. And then they kind of let you know, hey, there's little hints here and there. During the summertime, they do like these little horror hints, like, hey, it's rated R or whatnot, right? They kind of give us little hints. Regal mystery films are definitely like my itch. I enjoy a lot of them, and they really, really exceed my expectations because a lot of times you don't know what to expect. You could see a good movie or you could see a bad movie, and I gotta admit, I have seen two bad movies, so I gotta admit, Regal's at a really good advantage right now. They've been killing it as far as I know, as far as like the movies, as far as me going into the mystery movies, they've been killing out of the park here. With you don't know what to expect. But let's get right to it. Without further ado, Melissa Barrera, she is a fantastic actress. Oh my gosh, if I could really say is that she genuinely puts her artistic feel into this movie. The reason why this movie is great is because of Melissa. She does a fantastic job in here. Whether you're without the politics stuff aside, this movie is so damn good. It really is, and relies solely on her character and her character arcs and everything. Playing Laura, and knowing her character stance is in this film. It's very, very genuine. It's very, very good. Her facial expressions are just so like unbelievable. There's certain moments of the film where you're laughing. It's a comedy. It's good. And then there's certain risks that fluctuate with each other when it comes down to it, because it's about a monster. Yeah, I saw the trailer I saw the poster for this, so you kind of are like, what the hell is going on here? It's definitely unusual. It's definitely unique. It's definitely out of the ordinary, and I love that though. It's very quirky. This movie is so damn quirky. It does its job 9 times out of 10. It kept me laughing at certain moments, and one of the things I really did cherish about this movie was the fact that it took so much risk with the horror mixed with romance and comedy, because it's been a while since we gotten this. There's Swiss Army Man, there's that other movie, there's a lot of films that I really did adore and enjoy because movies take risk, and I feel like with this film, it definitely took a risk here. Original art, everyone always gives beef to, because movies, and they're all about franchises, they're all about properties, and this is an original piece that I feel like that I really did a great job here, and I really enjoyed it so much. And I feel like that Melissa had a really huge part in the creative style of playing her character Laura, and I feel like that it really impacted moviegoers. I feel like it's going to impact fans of Melissa. And if you hadn't known already, I mean, I'm a huge fan of Melissa from Into the Heights, of course, the musical, and this is technically certain musical elements in here. There really is, and I feel like it was very subtle to her strong suits, which I did love. Her emotional grasp on the life struggles And I really thought that was really, really good. The guy that plays Jacob is Edmund, and he is a fucking asshole. Excuse my language. I'm sorry, guys, but he is a fucking asshole, piece of shit guy that leaves Melissa during during a cancer surgery that she literally just had, and it's definitely crazy and effed up. And I was just astonished and surprised at the outcome of this movie. But at the same time, though, you really get a sense to where the characters are. There's definitely huge development, Melissa, and she does a fantastic job in here. Again, we go back to the facial expression. She has a presence on camera. She is very entertaining because she has to drive this movie a lot, and she very much entertains me so much on camera. And she really has this presence where that it just she's a force to be reckoned with, and she's so creative, and I enjoyed her character in here. There's definitely a certain moment in the scene where it gets very, very dark and deep, and she exceeds it so very well, and I didn't expect that out of her. I mean, we know she's done horror movies, right? Like Scream franchise and everything that has really exceeded her career, and I cannot wait to see more movies from Melissa. I cannot wait for her to do other projects and everything, but this is definitely an under-marketed movie, I have to admit. This movie should have been marketed everywhere. It's way better than what the trailers and the poster is giving us, guys. I guarantee you're gonna walk out of the theater going like, not bad. I'm just saying that's my point of opinion, guys. Put comments down below if you saw it, if you were at the Regal Mystery. Let me know in the comments down below. But I gotta admit though, if you like that quirky, dry humor, maybe a little bit, or maybe just like a little, I don't know. It's definitely dark humor. There's definitely dark humor elements as well. I mean, if you're really into the movies like that, this is your movie. You need to check this movie out that opens up this coming Friday. Go check out this movie, guys. And of course, the one person that played the monster was Tommy Dewey. Oh my God, he is so great. The humor is killer. His chemistry with Melissa is so great. I enjoyed their spot on moments, especially when they take dabs at each other, jokes with each other. It's so damn good. I got so excited because I didn't expect to be this entertained out of this movie. I really didn't. When the film actually started, when the opening credits started, it was definitely different. I gotta say, it was definitely unusual. And I don't know if when the first few seconds when the opening credits starts, I was like, okay, is this gonna be that kind of movie where I'm not gonna like it? But it gets way better as soon as the camera starts shooting into the shots of the first act and everything after the opening credit. I was just like, wait, I mean, whatever. Opening credits is not a big deal. It's just my little dab here, but it's just, it's just the quirkiness of it that it really sticks out all of the other films. And I gotta admit, I was definitely surprised. I really was. I was definitely entertained. I had so much of a blast watching this movie. I'm definitely going to buy this movie. I'm telling you that right now, guys. Definitely going to buy this movie. Is this the film that we needed? Definitely it was. I feel like that during this point of time where it's like Halloween season and all that, I feel like this movie should get some butts in the seats, if you will. Hopefully everyone checks this out. I encourage you to check this movie out because this is definitely a good film. If you are into the romantic musical, there's some musical elements. Again, I go back to that saying that, and of course, there's some horror elements. It's not too much, but I feel like it's just enough to carry that, to have that dark humor moment in here. And Melissa and Tommy are just so great together. They really are. They really steal the show. Both of them do, of course, but Melissa drives it. Her ugly cry drives it. It's her ugly cry expression is just, it's funny where it needs to be, but it's also sad where it needs to be. So I feel like that it really, really captivates you as an audience member, and I enjoyed myself at the theater. I'm not gonna lie. Rating 1 out of 10, 10 be the highest, guys. So as of at the end of the movie, I was like, you know what? I enjoyed this film and everything. There's so many different elements that I feel like that Melissa brought in from her career that she really impacted this movie. This movie is only better because of Melissa. I'll say it right now. And of course, this is also directed by Carolina and Caroline. And I gotta admit, she did a great job directing this movie. There's a lot of just weird elements that I really enjoyed, like weird quirkiness, like I never thought of and I never heard of, and it was very good. I gotta admit, it was very, very good. Who would have thought a monster movie about it's just about your monster, like this is your monster since you were a kid. It's very inventive, and I feel like that maybe she did have a monster when she was a kid. I gotta admit, she did a great job, and also implementing the life struggles of someone going through a breakup, an ugly breakup, or just having an asshole boyfriend. I'm just saying that. All right. I'm just saying. And I'm definitely going to recommend this to, my wife wasn't able to see it with me, but I would definitely take her to go see this movie because this is definitely a woman drive film. Definitely really is. And I love it. And I love how they give us a backstory to that. And it's so good. I got to admit, so good. But ratings 1 out of 10, 10 being the highest, guys. I'm going to give it a solid 9. A 9 out of 10. I know I'm a little bit above rating. I enjoyed this movie. I enjoyed it so much. I know I'm probably going to get like, what the hell, Ryan? But I'm just saying, 9 out of 10. Great film. Go check out this movie. And I was very, very surprised. The emotional grabs, the script writing was really good. I mean, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed a lot of the word choices they picked out in this film, and I enjoyed the relationships between Laura and the monster and everything. I enjoyed that. I really did. I'm not gonna lie. But all right, guys, have a good one. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I'm your host, Ryan D, aka Ryan680. And questions for you guys. Let me know in the comments down below. What did y'all think? Let me know in the comments down below. What did you think of this movie? Did you hate it? Love it? Let me know in the comments down below, guys. And see you at the movies. Laters.